Hello and welcome to our grassroots governance program, Ibile Update. Here on the program, we focus on the activities of the council chairman in the 20 local government and 37 local council development areas. I am Adi Mats at DME. On Ibile Updates today. On the program today, we are starting with Oto-Awori Local Council Development Area for the annual budget retreat for the preparation of the year 2025 budget. Omolara Oyewali's report is presented from our studio.
Gathered here are the management staff, councillors, supervisory councillors, special advisors and assistants, and heads of departments in Oto-Awori Local Council Development Area for their annual budget and procurement retreat to deliberate on the year 2025 budget proposal, which is aimed at delivering more people-oriented projects and programs to the people at the grassroots.
I, Mr. the Executive Chairman of Oto-Awori LCDA, hereby declare the year 2025 budget retreat open to the glory of God and service of myself.
The council chairman, Musibao Ashafa, implored all participants to contribute meaningfully as issues discussed would have significant impact on their various departmental activities.
I want to implore you all to be steadfast and continue to take your responsibilities seriously, especially concerning the council ITR. So, as to take Oto-Awori LCDA to the greater heights.
When there is no budget, it means there is a failure in that organization. But the fact that we are planning for this budget retreat here, it means there will be a success in the organization.
The facilitator noted that with the economic crisis faced by the country, there is the need to think outside the box, employ new and smarter ways of generating funds, thereby increasing the internally generated revenue of the council, which would be an addendum to the allocation from the federal government.
At this point now, especially in what's announcing, Works Housing or Infrastructure Department must be able by now begin to finalize all documentations around existing projects, collating these programs together because of the distance between that department and that of the executive chairman.
Participants promised to come up with projections and ways to achieving the success of the budget.
We need to look for a solution to the leakages. For any local government to be self-sufficient, the IGR must be equally improved. So that's why I emphasize on the improvement in the IGR, which is very, very essential to any local government at all.
To sensitize the procurement role in all local government and LCDA, beginning from cutting costs of whatever procurable items each and every local government and LCDA wish to acquire. Accountability, transparency, value for money of all the procurable items.
A passionate appeal was made to all arms of government and the council to work as a team in ensuring the actualization of the budget as presented by the council chairman.
The council chairman of Agboyi-Ketu Local Council Development Area, Dele Oshinowo, engaged residents on the preparation of the year 2025 budget. Shehu Abimbola gives us the rest of the details.
Our team this year, budget of advancement, serve as both a roadmap and a call to action.
The budget of advancement is being introduced to prominent residents of Agboyi-Ketu Local Council Development Area, and according to the chairman, continuing the pace of effectively delivering development is necessary, stressing that community engagement in the budget process should not be underestimated.
Every year there's a budget cycle and there's a preparation for us to make a budget. And for us to be successful in that budget process, we need to bring people from all walks of life, the stakeholders that we are being that elected us to govern them. We need to hear from them. We need to know their contribution towards the budget process, and it's very essential of our budget preparation. Without this, it's making null and void because it shows that it is not inclusive. It is not part of what we are saying, that we are carrying everybody along. So it is very important that we have stakeholders, budget stakeholders, that shows the representations of our community.
The chairman, whose administration would soon be drawing the curtains, while noting that the budget process would lack inclusivity without stakeholder engagement, reiterated his commitment towards improving livelihood of the average resident and disclosed projects and programs that are already in effect and those in the pipeline if the budget is implemented.
We'll look at what we're in the previous year and we'll look at the trend. There's going to be a historical data that will show us that this is what we are going to expect in the next dispensation, in the next year. So we'll be able to plan ahead. It's about planning for the year 2025. To be able to pinpoint one or two things that we need to do. The one that is central to the heart of the people.
We have tagged this budget of sustainable economic development. So that's to tell you that all areas where we have started, we want to make sure that those areas are completed and consolidated. In the area of education, in the area of infrastructure, in the area of road development, health, to mention but a few.
High point of the stakeholders meeting were the issues raised by residents while making inputs about what their respective communities clamor, which the council authority assured will be addressed during the budget planning process.
We have seen tremendous job that he had done. He had done fantastically well. But like Oliver Twist, we need more actions, more projects, more infrastructures, education, housings, and a lot of others that is coming. We trust he did it last time and he's going to do it this time too.
With what all the chairman has rendited in terms of health, security, sporting activities, and some other things, we have no doubt that he has been having a performing budget. And this 2024 is going to be another spectacular one.
Our priority is to continue to advance our infrastructural stride. Our priority is to continue to advance our empowerment stride. Our priority is to advance our health stride. In all aspects, in all sectors, we need to advance it. That's the reason why we target budget of advancement. We need to make sure that we continue from where we are coming from, where we stop, so that we continue to provide the necessary needs to the community.
The council chairman of Ikorodu local government, Wasiu Adishino, laid foundation for the construction of various projects meant to improve the standard of living of residents. Ajibola Ojeshola now reports.
Provision of basic amenities and infrastructure is germane to the socio-economic development of every society, as it has a way of accelerating development. In Ikorodu local government, the council authority, led by the executive chairman Wasiu Adishino, is making effective use of the levies and rates of residents by providing them with infrastructure in critical sectors. In continuation of this developmental drive, the chairman laid the foundation for the construction of modern classrooms with toilets and staff room at African Bethel Primary School in Oto-Awori and Muslim Primary School at Etumwere. This bold move is meant to improve the quality of infrastructure in government-owned schools with a view to changing the perception out there about public schools.
This school has produced many illustrious sons of Ikorodu, and as such, we should not look down on the school. We have to improve the status of that school, and that is why we decided to bring in a legacy primary school. The legacy primary school is going to have 4 good classrooms with teachers, surface, toilets, and it's going to have fan and chairs and tables.
Beyond the various interventions in schools, residents of Dada and Itsukbate also add their own dividend of democracy, with a contract for the construction of drainage channels also awarded in these areas to ensure free flow of water.
The roads are also long-standing, and we need to rehabilitate and ensure. The length of Dada Street is 540 both sides. We are going to do both sides before we put asphalt on the road, yes, and also add street light to ensure complete and sanity in that road.
Residents living with these projects were cited, were thankful to the authority of Ikorodu local government for remembering them.
For thinking us to be a priority, I think we have to appreciate him. But there are so many areas where they have to spend money. And so I pray that God will continue to guide and be with them and advise.
This administration is indeed living up to its constitutional responsibility of showing care and concern towards the well-being of the people of Ikorodu local government.
And that's a wrap on the program today. If you would like to share any information with us, please send an SMS or WhatsApp message to the number on your screen. Ibile update shows Mondays to Fridays at 8:20 a.m., 12:15, and a repeat broadcast at 11 p.m. I am Alimat Adeyemi. See you next time.